Stop using Copilot for autocomplete. I know it feels like a superpower. You hit tab, the code appears, and you're flying. But here is the truth: you're not coding faster. You're just accumulating technical debt at light speed. When you let AI fill in the gaps, you stop thinking about the system. You stop questioning the patterns. You end up with AI-generated spaghetti, code that works today, but is impossible to maintain tomorrow. I've spent over a decade building scalable systems and leading engineering teams. I've seen the shift. The engineers who just autocomplete are becoming replaceable. The ones who use AI to evolve their architecture, they're becoming indispensable. In this video, I'm going to show you how to stop using AI as a fancy keyboard and start using it as a senior architect. We're moving past the syntax. I'll give you the exact framework for using tools like Cursor and Copilot for system design and architectural refactoring. Let's stop writing lines of code and start designing systems. You're in the zone. The suggestions appear, you hit tab, and boom, an entire function is written in seconds. It feels like a superpower. But here is the terrifying truth: you aren't actually coding anymore. You're just auditing. When you rely on autocomplete, your brain switches from architect mode to approval mode. You stop asking, should this logic exist here? And start asking, does this look correct enough to run? This is the productivity trap. You're shipping features faster than ever, but you're silently accumulating massive technical debt. See, the AI doesn't understand your business domain. It doesn't know your 2-year roadmap. It only knows the most likely next token, based on a billion lines of random GitHub code. The result? Fragmented logic, leaky abstractions, and a code base that looks clean on the surface, but is a nightmare to maintain. You're not building a scalable system. You're building a house of cards made of tab completions. The moment you have to implement a major structural change, the whole thing collapses. Why? Because nobody, not you, and certainly not the AI, actually designed the system. You just guessed your way to a working prototype. So how do we stop the rot? We stop treating AI like a fancy keyboard and start treating it like a senior architect. The secret is shifting your focus from lines of code to system boundaries. Let's be honest, autocomplete is a local optimization. It solves the next 10 characters, not the next 10 months. When you blindly tab complete, you're optimizing for speed of typing, not quality of design. You're essentially just building a faster road to technical debt. To escape this trap, you need to move up the abstraction ladder. First, use AI for interface design, not implementation. Instead of letting Copilot write the function body, use it to brainstorm the API contract. Ask it to challenge your assumptions. Ask, where will this interface break if we scale to 10 million users? That is where the actual value lies. Second, leverage the context window for architectural refactoring. Most devs use AI to fix a bug in one file. Senior devs use it to analyze the relationship between 10 files. Stop asking, how do I fix this error? Start asking, this module is becoming a God object. How can I split this into 3 decoupled services using the single responsibility principle? This is the architectural prompt. You aren't asking for code, you're asking for a structural critique. Third, use AI to generate architecture decision records, or before you write a single line of code, feed the AI your constraints and ask it to argue against your chosen pattern. This forces you to think critically rather than just blindly accepting a suggestion. Whether you're using GitHub Copilot or Cursor AI, the goal is the same. Use the AI to handle the cognitive load of the how, so you can spend 100% of your brainpower on the why. When you stop chasing the tab key, you start building systems that actually last. Now, don't get me wrong. I still use GitHub Copilot and Tabnine every single day, but I stopped using them as a magic typewriter. Instead, I treat them as a senior architect. When I shifted my workflow from autocomplete to architectural refactoring, the results were immediate. My PRs got smaller. My technical debt plummeted. I stopped fighting the AI and started directing it. You get 10 times more value when you ask the AI to redesign this module for scalability, rather than finish this if statement. It's the difference between being a coder and being an engineer. If you want to set up your environment the right way, I've put links to the best tools in the description below. Grab them there. Now, let's dive into the specific prompts I use to force the AI to think in patterns, not lines.